Welcome to the vault. So we do some straight up coin collecting. I am Tripwire, and call me crazy, but am I the only person on the entire planet that has a glow in the dark coin display? A little project I've been working on here and there. I call it my never ending art project. But anyhow, that's not why you're here. You're here because you want to know a little bit about coins and maybe do some coin roll hunting. That's exactly what we are doing today. It is super late at night. I just got done doing Stab the Ground with Holmesdale Detectorist and Marlon from Mayor Videos. And I'm going to relax and we're going to do some coins. It is late, so I may sound a bit tired. But anyhow, today we are going to be doing heads or tails on the pennies over here. We do have a rap battle with the nickels. You get to choose which one thinks has a better one. We do got a roll of dimes. We won't go through all of them, or maybe we'll just speed run them. Haven't figured it out yet. Worldwide coinage right here. I am low on them, very low, but I do have some coming. And the last two but not least, we're going to look at a roll of quarters and a roll of dollars. But before we do anything, I got to have a beverage I've never had before, and I'm pretty sure I've never had this. If I did, sue me. Anyhow, this is a Minute Maid. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but let's just say it's mango flavor. And if it's mango flavor, it's got to be good, right? But anyhow, cheers to you. Thank you all very much for watching the super late edition of the Vault. Cheers. Let's see if this is any good. Yes, it is. Tad on the watery side, but it's still good nonetheless. And the last thing I need right now is caffeine. The last thing. But anyhow, let's do heads or tails on the pennies. All right, let's see which roll of pennies we're going to be hunting today. Yeah, never fails. Welcome to the vault, where we can't flip a coin on camera. Anyhow, tails. We are going to be looking at tails, so we're going to set you aside. And yeah, we're going to open this up right here. And I kid you not, that if these coins look good underneath the lighting, and we don't have to adjust the lighting, I am going to start doing coin roll hunting at nighttime. We'll do the vault at nighttime, because I don't see any glare right now. We do have a copper penny you guys could stare at. And Abe is upside down. So I gotta get this thing open. It has been an incredibly long day, but I don't know about y'all, but I do love relaxing and looking at coins. That's what we're doing right now. So here we go. We got ourselves our first copper of the day, which is awesome. Set you aside. What else we got floating around up in here? Boom. There's still some glare. Can't help that. Hold on, we tried. But anyhow, boom, we'll set that there. Thank you all very much for watching The Vault or any of the other shows here at Straight Up Metal Detecting. Highly appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for the show, do not be shy. My channel is your channel. I am willing to try anything as long as it is legal. Not doing any illegal stuff no more, that's for sure. But yeah, I think either next week, for those of you that watch on a regular, I don't know exactly what it's be. We're either going to be doing some error hunting, or a friend of mine at work, phenomenal individual named Tiny, he came up to me and asked me to look at some of his coins, and he told me that they date back, like way back, dollar coins. And I said the best bet is to, number one, don't let them leave your house, and number two, just take some pictures of it, send them to me, and I will be more than happy to get whatever information you need. So that might be that's definitely going to be in the works. What is coming up next week? One or two, that's all I have to say. But yeah, let's see here. This is a shorter episode. I apologize. We're basically going to blaze through these. Yes, I had to actually today. As you know, I film on Fridays, and I release videos of the vault on Fridays. And normally we don't work Fridays, but we did today. Yay. If that wasn't tiring enough, then we went out and did Stab the Ground. Always fun. Live stream metal detecting. You never know what we're going to find. And it's live. No, don't need that one. Now, for those of you, wait a minute, what is that? Oh, 2002. No. And Canadian copper. I will hold Canadian copper as much as I'll hold American copper. It doesn't matter to me because it's copper value that I'm interested in. And I am sure sometime before I end up 6 feet under, we will be able to cash in all these pennies for scrap value. Probably when I'm like 99 and a half. But either way, if it does not happen, no big deal. It's all going to Chemical X anyways. Or was I? Get sidetracked. If there's a coin you want to research, some information on, or even an air hunt on, not a problem. Throw it in the comments below. I am more than happy to do that. The downfall is I have to get the coins in order to air hunt them, so it might be a minute, but give me something to shoot for, and you get to help make the show. What was that? 2001? Nope. And it sounds like Chemical X just got home from work. Awesome. Not that one there. That one there. Nope. Alright, so there goes the pennies right there. We're going to take a little glance at some of these dimes. I like the wrapper. That's one of the main things is the wrapper. Let's try to see if we can speed roll hunt these. Come on out. Out. You don't want to get out. So much for speed hunting. Anyhow, let's do some. We'll do that much. Look at these right here. Yeah, we still got this stupid glare going on. Can't help it. Oh, that's a little bit better. Not super fantastic or perfect, but better is better. 65. Oh, we're close. 67. So far, might be in the right ballpark for this. Let's see. Nah, something tells me it's not. Say you can't judge a book by its cover, yet I keep on continuing to try to judge a roll of coins by their cover. And it doesn't always work. See an old penny wrapper. They're going to be old in there. Oh, a lot of times it's just copper. Not even one wheat either. It's like really bizarre. Da, 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 da. See what we got here. 2000. Don't need that one. 86. Not sure. I'm almost positive I mentioned this a little bit ago. That 2026 is going to be a great year for the dime because they're finally changing it. What they're changing, I don't know, but it does need a makeover. Big time. 66. Still see copper. Crap. Oh well, gotta try, right? See, 2016, don't need that. 2012, flip. No, 2010. 2004. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Tiny's pictures. I want to know what he has. It was funny because he comes up to me, he's like, I need an expert to look at some of the coins I got. And I actually looked at him and I said, yeah, I need to find an expert too. I got some questions also. He's like, no, you're the expert. I am not an expert. Thank you for the high praise, but no. Not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. But we're going to do some worldwide coinage. That is right. Over here, we're going to draw 4 coins at random. That might be all we have. Now we got a little bit more left and forward. We're going to do, we'll set that one aside because we've done that like a couple of weeks almost in a row now. Got that one. We got this one. We got this one over here. And we got that one there. Okie dokie. I am going to look at this and we'll figure out what they are next week. But what did we find last week? I'm glad that you asked. Boom. Got this one right here. I'm going to be looking at this next week. I just noticed the same coin. Oh, wow. This is from Malaysia, 2001. This is a 10 sen, S-E-N, as you can see written on the bottom there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the skateboard on the magic carpet. It's made out of copper, nickel, in good condition, 4 cents, uncirculated, 38 cents. So, cool. Yeah, we're definitely digging the bottom of the barrel, and the barrels are all repeats. But, who knows? From Russia, 2009. This is a 10 rubles. This is made out of brass-plated steel. In good condition, 15 cents. Uncirculated, 70 cents. Rubles. I just love saying that word. This is one of the coolest words in the world to say. Why, I have no idea. We got this over here. This is from Yugoslavia. And correct me if I am wrong, but I don't even think Yugoslavia exists anymore. This is 1983, a 1 dinar. D-I-N-A-R. It's made out of nickel brass in good condition, 5 cents. Uncirculated, 28 cents. Nice. And coming up on the last coin for worldwide coinage, we have this right here. Boom. I think we may have saw this last week too. This is from China. 2015, a 1 Jiao. J-I-A-O. Flip, and there's the one sitting right there. It's made out of stainless steel in good condition. It is worth 7 cents. Uncirculated, 26 cents. So there is our worldwide coinage of the week. Always fun to do, always fun to check out. Now we are going to be doing a rap battle. Boom, we got 2 different rolls here. You pick the roll. Is it going to be white or is it going to be tan? I hunt these off camera to save time. And we'll see if you pick the best roll out of the 2. Alright, let's see if you are the winner. Over here we got one from the 1950s and 2 1960s. Over here, one from the 1960s and a 2004. Yep, if you picked the white one, you are definitely the winner. Congrats to you. Anyhow, here's what we'll do. We're going to do a roll of quarters. That is up next over here. Let's open this up, see what we can find. Hopefully something good. That'd be great. Open sesame. There we go. That's it. It only took 20 tries. I'm going to have to definitely pull this up. There you go. We don't need that. Get off the lip. Get on my nerves. See here. We got 1998. Wrong way. Vermont. Nope. Don't need that one. I don't know if I can tell you guys or not, but I found my third W 2020, I think it was, or 2019. And so I now officially have 3 of those, which is awesome. And if you like doing quarters, it's a fun game to play. See if you can find one. 2018. Now we're looking for 2020s and 2019s. Yep, peeping Tom possible error quarter. I will start collecting those. And that might be the one we're doing next when it comes to error coin hunting. So I have a lot of them. Just get them out of the way and put them back in some, probably almost all of them. No, pretty much, no, all of them. That's how high my hopes are on finding the double die in the window. Definitely need a magnifying glass for that. No, 2024, no, don't need those. I'm not collecting 2025s. Bicentennial, the Culver's quarter. Definitely holding that. No, Montana, don't need that. States, don't need that one either. 2021, nope. Wrong way. 2014. Nope, don't need that one. Flip it, nope. Virginia, nope. 82, not cutting it. Okay, you know what, I'm going to hold on to that one. One is 2019. Let's see if there's a W. Nope, it's a D. But for some reason, I just love those coins, so I usually hold them. Why? No idea. Yeah, I'm a coin hoarder. I think that would be my classification within this hobby. I never sold a coin for profit. That's not why I do this. I just do it for fun. And because I don't sell any, they're all sitting in their own area. That makes me a hoarder. Nope. Oh, cool. COVID. And it's a D. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, what you gonna do? 2024? Really? Oh, okay. Very shiny cool one. And last but not least, we got this one right here. Boom. Alright, we got one more roll to check out, and it is a roll of dollars. What will we find up in here? Don't know. There's one way to find out. A little compilation of everything. James Madison. Nope, don't need that. Is that John Adams? Nope. Nope. Andrew Jackson. 1979. And that is a wide. No, that's a thin rim. Thin rim on the 79 you don't need. Wide rim you do. 2000p. Possible Cheerio. Not very much of a possibility, but it's a possibility. Slight. That's the only one. God, what happened to you, dude? Yeah, Saka doesn't look any better at all. The no Jackson don't need. Trying to find some of the newer ones. Just by my eye, I don't see any of them. Saka P. No. Had a pause for a second. 2021. No. Okay, here we go. One of the collectible ones. Boom. I will definitely hold that one. Nice. Hold on one small moment here. Gotta use my magnifying glass. Hey, take a close look at where the one in the rim is. Let's take a look at the other one that we pulled out. I'm pretty sure that I lost my pen. There it is. If you look, you can see how close this rim is to the one. This is a wide rim. See the space that you got in between the rim and the one? And you got a small space here. Boom. We just found ourselves a collectible Susan B. Anthony. I heard they can go up to $10. So, wicked cool. Awesome. Yes, we got a wide rim. Nice. Any coin that I find that's more than face value, I am ecstatic about. And what is cool is that we caught it on the camera. Caught it on camera. Now, let's check it out again. So, yeah, we got ourselves a nice little coin there. Nope, don't need that one. We got 3 more. Nope. Flip. Nope. And last but not least. Well, nope, don't need that. And this concludes another edition of The Vault. I thank you all very much for watching. And now I am going to bed. But always keep in mind that if you are a coin collector, you are never broke. Y'all take care. See you next week. Later.